Hello, I'm Nick Rossington, Director of Financial Services at the Buy-to-Let Mortgage People. Today I'd like to talk about why we're finding a lot of clients who have traditionally invested in stocks and shares or pension contributions are looking at buy-to-let as being a real viable alternative for their money. What these clients are finding is that they're getting poor returns on the stock market, and also with pensions, the concern about pensions is not knowing where the pensions industry is going. There is a certain amount of inflexibility with a pension insofar as, yes, at 55 you can take tax relief of 25% as tax-free lump sum, but the rest of the amount of money has to go into either purchasing an annuity, and annuity rates are very low, or going into what's called pension drawdown. In pension drawdown there's only a certain amount of money a client can take each year, depending on what the government rate is, and that's dictated by the person's age and their health. So the inflexibility of pensions is really compounded as well by the fact that pensions can't be passed down to children, and a property can be. So that's an advantage of buy-to-let property. So people are looking at buy-to-let, and the main advantage as far as I see buy-to-let is the ability to make money stretch further. So we are in a market where mortgage rates are at an unprecedented low. We're finding that rental income is at an unprecedented high. Average rental income is over £700 a month, and there is a national housing shortage, so the sector is very strong. And also I'll use an example of £25,000, but if a client has £25,000 and they invest in buy-to-let property, what they can do is make that money stretch for them through bank borrowing or gearing, and using gearing they're able to purchase a property for £100,000 with a 75% mortgage. And that property was probably on the market at £125,000, but because a buy-to-let investor isn't in a chain, they've got a lot of strength to negotiate a discount on a purchase. So by negotiating that discount, there's a paper gain made immediately through their purchase of a buy-to-let property. The advantage of buy-to-let is that clearly by having a tenant in, that tenant will be paying your mortgage. You can also add value to a buy-to-let property through home improvements, which you can't do with a pension, you certainly can't do with stock market investments. So there's lots of good reasons for investing in buy-to-let property. Going back to the gearing scenario, because £25,000 can be stretched further to purchase something for £100,000, if that property doubles in value, and the time that will double in value we don't know. Traditionally property has doubled every 7 to 10 years. Now, I don't think we're going to see that in the future, but sometime in the future that property, I'm sure, will double in value. And if we think that that purchase was made for £100,000, if that property goes up to £200,000, then that's a gain of £100,000 for the client, because they've used bank borrowing to stretch that £25,000 further. If that money, that £25,000, had been in stocks and shares, and that had doubled in value, well, they would have made £50,000, which would have been a profit of £25,000. So the ability to use bank borrowing and use other people's money to make your money stretch further is, for me, one of the real compelling reasons for investing in buy-to-let. If you'd like to discuss anything more about buy-to-let purchases, please contact me. My name's Nick Rossington of the Buy-to-Let Mortgage People. The contact number is 01522 503 710, and I can be contacted on nick@buytoletmortgagepeople.co.uk, or visit our website www.buytoletmortgagepeople.co.uk. Thank you.